here today with Emily from Ladybird Tutoring, and we're going to have a little chat about what she offers in the way of private tutoring and how it might benefit the children, and also the techniques she chooses to use as her teaching style. So Emily, what do you believe are the primary advantages of one-to-one tutoring compared to traditional classroom learning?
So the main advantage, in my opinion, is that you can really tailor the tuition to suit the needs of each individual child. It's a very personal experience.
Okay. And how do you assess the individual needs of your private tutoring students, and how do you tailor your lessons accordingly?
So there's a lot of ongoing assessment. Obviously we do regular formal assessments, and then there are many conversations both between myself and the student and myself and the parents, and alongside the parents we involve the school where possible.
Okay. What subjects or topics do you specialise in when providing private tutoring, and why is that?
So really with primary age children we specialise in English, maths and science. Within English we have reading, writing, phonics for the younger children. There is the opportunity to cover the other foundation subjects where required.
Okay, and how do you keep track of a student's progress and adjust your tutoring methods to suit?
So I keep logs of all conversations and the coverage from each lesson, and then when planning the future lessons I use this information to help.
Okay. Can you share with us an example of a particularly challenging student you've worked with, and how you help them overcome their difficulties?
So we've had a particular child who really found reading difficult. This was then impacting on all areas of their curriculum. They couldn't access most of the curriculum. We then built up their reading knowledge and skills, and from this we noticed that they were then able to exceed in certain areas of the curriculum as well as achieve the standard with reading.
That's great. It sounds like it made a real positive improvement. So what strategies do you employ to motivate and engage your tutoring clients?
So for the younger children especially, there's a lot of sticker chart type rewards, and for the older students just a lot of positive praise, a lot of conversations and making it around the child so they feel involved and more into the tuition.
Right. And how do you communicate with the parents about a student's progress and areas that need improvement?
So this is just a conversation at the end of the session really. Each session I try to catch up with the parents to explain what the children have covered, and also I'd like to think the parents can talk to us if they have a concern at all, and we will follow their concerns.
Right. How do you handle the scheduling and cancellations and payments for your private tutoring services?
So all scheduling is done via myself. I obviously keep diaries. I work around the different parents, the clubs of the children, and I just try to make it work for every individual family. We offer evenings and we offer weekends. There's also the online option for those who can't make it in person.
Okay. And how do you adapt your teaching methods to accommodate students with the learning disabilities or special needs?
So I just make sure that the work is tailored to their special need. For example, if you've got a child who really needs to be a visual learner, we will make sure there's lots of images or lots of physical activities rather than all written work.
Okay. And finally, what advice would you give to parents that are seeking a private tutor, and why would they opt to choose you?
So really the main advice is to make sure that whoever you choose as your tutor is going to work around the individual needs of your child, and I feel that we cover that in the best way we can.
Okay, that's brilliant. Well, thanks for taking the time to chat with us today, Emily. It's been a real insight into private tutoring and how it might help many children across the country.
Thank you very much.